Hello, friends. Hello, friends on a Monday night, ready or not. I've been gone in the middle of the Christmas tour, and it's been tricky getting all the hotels and miles and restaurants and venues and etc. put together. And I have another week or so of it, and then 4 nights in Savannah. So I'll be running pretty hard in December, right up until December 21, and then I'm going to disappear here at the home 20, not to be seen again until probably the first of the year. But glad to have you with us. Thank you for tuning in on Monday nights. We will continue to do our Monday nights during the coming weeks. As far as I know, every single one. I think we will miss one in January, but I'll let you know about that. My good wife and I are celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary in January, and I promised I would take a few days off. Make that a few days off. But I gotta work a little bit, I gotta work a little bit. You know why? Because I sure ain't got no money, no fine fancy clothes. Blues follow me everywhere I go. Sitting on a park bench, chin down in my hand, popcorn for the pigeon, spitting in a can. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to lose. So I ain't never giving in to the blues. Never giving in to the blues. Single room upstairs, bathroom down the hall, cast down radiator, been no help at all. Lonely little egg, frying in a pan, a little piece of bacon, every chance I can. But I stays out of trouble, I go the way I choose. I ain't never giving in to the blues. I ain't giving in, y'all. My last wee little paycheck surely done run him out. I'm in danger of becoming a full-time layabout. I done shook the money tree so hard, the sky's showing through. I gotta gather up my lazy bones. Must be something I could do. 'Cause the blues will find you. I don't care who you are. You might be a railroad hobo, big old movie star. If you ever let them blues get a leg inside your door, he chase you around your domicile till you can't run no more. So don't ever let him in. Them blues in your yard, you better tell him good, you better tell him hard. Tell him he can't hurt you, he can't hurt you. Long as you refuse, tell him you ain't never. Tell him you ain't never giving in to. Never giving in to the blues. It's winter time, I might cut my grass again. Ain't never giving in to the blues. I think my sock drawer needs reorganizing again. I ain't never giving in to the blues. There it is, boys and girls. Never giving in to the blues. I rewrote that song during the pandemic because I sure was sitting home a lot. And I remembered an old song that Pete Ledbetter in Charleston and I had written. The original title that Pete had for it was, I guess I'll have to paint the town blue. Single room upstairs, bathroom down the hall. He wrote that line. And we changed it all around since then. And Lord help him. Pete went on to see about it, as we say in the South. But I rewrote it during the pandemic, and I think it was more of a pandemic song now. Cheers, friends. Sláinte.
You know someone named Sandra Horn?
Yep.
She's on YouTube.
Sandra Horn, welcome, welcome, welcome.
And she said, can you put more strings up where We've had enough old geezers. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means
I
either.
thought you might.
Yeah, I can put more streams up. Is that what she said?
Yeah, we got so many up already, but they're just
Yeah,
old.
if you go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@CarrollBrownMusic, I got all kinds of things up on there, and I'm streaming some. I streamed Wednesday night, last Wednesday night at the Villages in Florida, and I set it up, but the stage was this tall, and so I ended up cutting Karen's top of her head off when she was up singing on her microphone, and then I streamed yesterday on Sunday about 1 o'clock. No, about noon. I streamed a number of Christmas songs, just me and the guitar, and I set up the stream for the band to do the same program again without cutting Karen's head off. But the stream failed, and I don't know why. And I'm hoping it'll stabilize and hold tonight. You know, Facebook has done a new sign up, a new update, and I had trouble even finding a way to live stream once I started to do it on Sunday. So who knows? Who knows what Facebook is pulling on us again? They don't make enough money. See, they don't make enough money. My buddy Joe wants to hear Roots and Wings. I was actually thinking about singing that one. Isn't that a frightening thought that Joe and I are on the same page? Title song from one of my records. My daddy was rooted in tradition, raised us children that way. Said you need roots, build a strong foundation, stand on your own one day. Mama was full of wit and wisdom, taught us to set our sights high. Said the world is yours for the taking, spread your wings and fly. You gave me wings to fly high above the clouds, roots to keep my feet on the ground. No matter what tomorrow may bring, I thank God for their love and the gift of roots and wings. I remember the day I was leaving. A tear fell from my mama's eye. But I said, no, now, don't you worry. This is farewell and not goodbye. You gave me wings to fly high above the clouds, roots to keep my feet on the ground. No matter what tomorrow may bring, I thank God for their love and the gift of roots and wings. Sometimes I feel like a drifter, not knowing where this road ends. But there's comfort to know when I get weary, there's a place in Kershaw County I go back to again. They gave me wings to fly high above the clouds, roots to keep my feet on the ground. No matter what tomorrow may bring, I thank God for their love and the gift of roots and wings. Roots and wings. That song was written by my friends Ed Honeycutt, Tom Tierney, and Bob Kitchens down in Charleston, South Carolina. The first time I heard it, I knew I had to record it. And when I was selling the recording studio and we were moving back to my home farm to build this house, I told my friend Jay Miley that I sold the studio to. I said I have to do one more album, and I had done albums on everybody, but I hadn't done one on me. That was me, and not a bunch of cover songs or this or that. And the title song of that album was Roots and Wings. And the only other thing I'll say about that is, I remember the day I was leaving, and every time I sing that song, I remember when my mom dropped me off to take off to California to do, I was 13 years old, and I was going to do a talent show in Bakersfield, California for our church. My mom and dad dropped me off in West Columbia, South Carolina, and I was just dummy, hadn't even thought about what was going on, you know, in the context of things. But in the carport, when they were driving away, my mom cried a tear and hugged my neck. Well, it startled me. It was so different. And that was my mother, who had taught me to play the guitar and took me off to a little talent contest and this and that and the other. And here I was headed to California. And to make a long story longer, I didn't know what was going on until she cried. And when she cried, it broke my heart too. And by the way, I just went to see my mom, spent 2.5 hours with her, because we do mom duty now. She's 93 years old, and she's doing well. Thank you very much. She's the one started me off on this path to debauchery. Unknowingly set me off on the path to, anyways. Cheers, cheers. I was coming up the road today, Cherry. I was singing that song, you know, the new one, Already Home.
Yeah.
Home, already home. Seems like a month of Sundays I've been gone. Crossing the Mississippi, rolling down through Tennessee. But in my heart I'm already home. At the time I was just stuck at a gas station paying too much for a tank of gas, and I was singing, I wish I was home. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Please let your friends know in case they want to hear some tunes on a Monday night. I'll be glad to play a few songs for you. And I shall do this one next. Thank you guys for being with us. Song about going to Ireland, written by my friend Harry O'Donoghue. How's it going? How's the form? Let's have a pint of stout or a whiskey to keep us warm. How's it going? How's the crack? I've been away so long, it's great to be back. Been away so long, it's great to be back. Could be winter, spring, or summer. Scene is still the same. Round with the bar, far jar before getting on the plane. And the hair stands up on the back of your neck as the plane flies through the night. First you know she'll be home again by the dawn silver light, saying, how's it going? How's it warm? Let's have a pint of stout or a whiskey to keep us warm. How's it going? How's the crack? I've been away so long, it's great to be back. Already been back over 2 weeks. Does the time really fly? And you put away so much of the stuff you could have drank liquor and try. So you make the best of the time that's left. Pack up your bags and then head for the plains with the tears and the rain, and you can't wait to do it again. How's it going? How's it form? Let's have a pint of stout or a whiskey to keep us warm. How's it going? How's the crack? I've been away so long, it's great to be back. Been away so long, it's great to be back. How's it going? How's the form? How's the crack? That's the name of the song. The crack, of course, in Ireland is a Gaelic word, C-R-A-I-C, means the levity and fun and laughter and music that we have in the pubs. We always say, the crack was mighty in the pub last night, which is to say, we had a grand time, Jane List. Oh my Lord, I knew I was going to get those Christmas song requests.
Well, she said or. So.
Yeah, I may have to send you down to. No, we won't do that. Thank you, Jane, for that request. I could almost do that, but I didn't bring any of the charts up from the Christmas tour. One of the ones requested is a song that I wrote with my friend Mike Davis. Mike is from Spartanburg, South Carolina, but we knew each other for the longest time in Charleston. Wrote songs together, traveled some, mostly writing songs and hanging out. Man, we would do our gig and then show up at some other place, listen to some music, and then go to the Waffle House. And once we had eaten some life-threatening food, then we would go to Mike's place on the Ashley River and say, let's write some songs. And my wife was sitting at home going, where in the heck is my husband and why am I a single mother? Anyway, and I can't deny that. And it's my own, just like Jimmy Buffett, it's my own damn fault. There you go. Cheers.
Well, survived.
We made it through. January 1 is our 50th wedding anniversary. If we make it that far, if we can make it through December, we'll be in like Flynn. Anyway, thank you, good wife. This is a song that remembers that not everyone goes home for Christmas. First responders, policemen, firemen, soldiers, those who do their duty so that we maintain peace and security here in our country. And we can't say enough how important it is that we not forget that. This is a song called Black Coffee Christmas. The original title Mike had was Cowboy Christmas, because a cowboy would be out on the range looking at a campfire and doing all of that. And I said, Mikey, no. Mike, no. We're going to bring it in off the prairie. No prairie songs tonight. So we went to the Waffle House. So we did a Waffle House Christmas, thinking how much money we would make in the jukebox if it went to every jukebox in the United States of America during the month of December, how many quarters would be put anyway. And my wife said, no, you ain't go do no Waffle House Christmas. Even though we've had Christmas at the Waffle House, yes, we have. So we changed it again, or I changed it again. It's now Black Coffee Christmas. Thank you, Jane. Well, the headlights are burning. My heart is yearning for the warmth and the love that is waiting at home. The road keeps on going, the wind keeps on blowing, so I guess I'll just keep pushing. It's a black coffee Christmas out here on the road, with telephone kisses and I love yous to go far away from your loved ones, 'cause the work must go on. It's a black coffee Christmas when you spend it alone. There's a stare out the window. There's a scene I remember when I was a boy, how my daddy would go off to work every Christmas, so Santa wouldn't miss us, and how much it hurt him, I guess now I know. It's a black coffee Christmas out here on the road, with telephone kisses and I love yous to go far away from your loved ones, 'cause the work must go on. It's a black coffee Christmas when you spend it alone. It's a cold winter's evening, the whole world is sleeping, and I'm 7 more cold winter nights from my home. But the stars seem to beckon, similar I reckon, to the one that led those 3 wise men along. It's a black coffee Christmas out here on the road, telephone kisses and I love yous to know, far away from your loved ones, cause the work must go on. It's a black coffee Christmas and you spend it alone. It's a black coffee Christmas. Black Coffee Christmas. My old dad was 38 years with the Seaboard Railroad, and he would take off and go to work instead of staying home. And of course, I was driving a truck some, and it made me think of driving a truck when I was writing that song. I used to not worry too much about skipping a gig and being home for Thanksgiving and being home for Christmas. But once my dad was ill and passed away, and in the late 1990s, I made it my business to not book anything around Thanksgiving and around Christmas. I don't do that now. And by the way, now that I'm of an advanced age, I also don't book much around Patty Day. So don't be looking for me at some crazy Patty Day gathering. So anyway, cheers. Let's launch it. What you got there, Mom?
Another one.
Got another one. You might have to look that one up over there in one of these books, Cherry. It's going to be CB Songs, Cherry. It's going to be CB Songs.
Right. You keep moving things around.
I know. Glad to have you with us, guys. Thank you. There's something I was looking for all weekend. Here's something else I was looking for on the tour. What you gonna do?
I don't see it.
You know, when you get older, and I don't have it either. I don't think I can play that one.
Because I don't see your book here. It says.
I think it's a big black one. It should be a thicker black one, and it should be there right in front of you.
It says Murray.
No, that's not it. It should say CB Songs. See if it's one of those white ones.
It says CB Gospel.
Oh, that's not it.
CB Gospel.
Anyway, what you gonna do, friends? I'm so scattered, and I keep saying to myself, don't worry about it, Mom. I keep saying to myself, I'm gonna put it all on a tablet, and everyone that I know keeps saying, put it on a tablet, you'll never go back.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wrote a title song for one of my CDs called Chasing Daddy's Train, and I'll sing it for you next week. Sorry, guys. That's for Kathy. Sorry, Kath.
Yeah.
I know which one she'd really like to hear. Come over the hills, a funny Irish lass. Come over the hills to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll take the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the point Killarney's green woods that we strayed, and the moon and stars were shining, and the moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my love forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. My love is fairer than any. Tis not for the parting of my sister Kate, tis not for the grief of my mother, tis all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart's breaking forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. My love is fairer than any. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne, but my love is fairer than any. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne River in the east of Ireland. Runs right through Harry's hometown, right through Harry's hometown. I woke up to the sound of the church bell ringing, Sunday morning rain, dreaming of you again. Will it ever come true again? I've been thinking about the miles between us now, how I got so far from you, running from myself I know. Now it's just a long way home. I've been as lost as a long shot gamble with every dollar down. Stuck out here in the middle of nowhere, trying to turn it all around. Got to get myself back on the road, but it's such a long way home. We used to race like the devil down the straightaway, never a worry in the world, chasing down a thin white line. Lord, we made some real good time. Saw the road up ahead take a turn for the worst. We didn't even try to slow down, that's where we went wrong, I know. Now it's such a long way home. I've been as lost as a long shot gamble with every dollar down. Stuck out here in the middle of nowhere, trying to turn it all around. Gotta get myself back out on the road, but it's such a long way home. Woke up to the sound of the church bell ringing, Sunday morning rain, dreaming of you again. Will it ever come true again? I've been thinking about the miles between us now. How I got so far from you, running from myself, I know. Now it's such a long way home. Guess there's only one way to know. It's gonna be a long way home. One of my all-time favorite songwriters, a man named Kevin Welch. Kevin Welch. Boy, could he write a song. All right, we're going to pick up the pace, do something a little bit more frivolous. What do you say, friends? Michael Reno Harrell wrote a song. It's called Southern Suggestions. He's from North Carolina, over the western part of North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, that part of the world. Slunchy. These are not rules, they're just suggestions. It's Duke's mayonnaise on hot dogs and ketchup on French fried potatoes. Sausage gravy on biscuits and cornmeal on fried green tomatoes. If you're cooking a pig, you gotta start about 3 in the morning. And if you're going to Myrtle Beach, pay attention to hurricane warnings. Now you don't order grits, they just come anytime you say eggs. Clear fingernail polish when red bugs get a hold of your legs. Don't drink the moonshine unless you know where it was made. And never stand in the sun anytime you can sit in the shade. Now these aren't rules, they're just some things we figured out to make living easy when you live in here in the South. Honeysuckle tastes sweet if you suck the back end of the blossom. Fried catfish tastes great, but I only know one person that eats possum. His name is David Walsh. One person that eats possum. If you're plowing a garden, a little Ford tractor will do. Oh, but get a John Deere if you got more than an acre or two. Now an old tractor tire, painted white and placed in the yard, will get you kicked out of most of the gated communities. That's not in the song, but I just made it up, but it's true, isn't it? An old tractor tire, painted white and placed in the yard, makes a quite stunning planter, but you don't use a tire from a car. See a car tire you tie to a rope and you hang from a tree. And tobacco juice works like a champ when you're stung by a bee. These aren't rules, they're just some things we figured out to make living easy when you live in here in the South. Now y'all is plural. But if it's only one, just say you. It's all right to be Catholic or Mormon or Hindu or Jew. See, the Baptists don't own the South. They just use the name. And iced tea ain't for breakfast. And all barbecue is not the same. And of course, as far as I'm concerned, it ain't fit to eat if it ain't got no mustard sauce on it. I don't care how them people from North Carolina feel about it. Try to eat lunch where the waitresses all call you honey. Maybe one of these days you'll think John Boy and Billy are funny. And the fact that some people make money bass fishing is amazing. And NASCAR is kicking IndyCar's ass at car racing. No offense, Steve. These aren't rules, they're just some things that we figured out to make living easy when you live in here in the South. It's called Southern Suggestions. Southern Suggestions by my friend Michael Reno Harrell. We've done many shows with him over the years. He does a great program. We got a request for a John Prine song. What would we do with John Prine song? Also, we'll sing a little White Christmas. Thank you, Cheryl Snodgrass. But first, speaking of Christmas songs, here's a song that is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas song, and it is in the Christmas program this year. Years ago, our first Christmas tours were Irish Christmas, and it was with Harry O'Donoghue and Frank Emerson, and our first one was in 2001. And I'll never forget, Cheryl will recognize, we went to St. Pete Beach to the Harp and Thistle for the first ever show, and when we arrived in town, the owner was on his deathbed, and we were loading in our gear. We were told to go and see the owner of the Harp and Thistle because he was very low. And we went in, and Miss Pat and the family were all there, and we sang a few songs, and we spoke to everyone, and then we went back to finish the load in, and then they called and said, come back again. And so on the very first concert of our 2001, the first ever Christmas concert, we lost the owner, our great friend, the owner of the first venue where we were going to play. Couldn't believe it. But you'll know, Cheryl will know that story. I will sing you more than one of songs from the new Christmas program that we're doing, and this is one of them. Let's launch it. God rest him, Bob Packer, and I think Miss Pat is still alive, believe it or not, against all odds. Along the way somewhere, Harry suggested we add this song to the Christmas program. It's a song called When a Child is Born, and it's not a Christmas song at all. It talks about the amazing process and everything stops for a little while when a child is born, and of course it's easy for us to say, but let's not forget that one child that was born more than 2,000 years ago. But this is a great song, and we put it back in the program this year. A ray of hope flickers in the sky. A tiny star lights up way on high. All across the land dawns a brand new morn. This comes to pass when a child is born. Ground for a spell or two, no one seems forlorn. This comes to pass when a child is born. And all this happens because the world is waiting for one child. Black, white, yellow, no one knows. But a child that will grow up and turn tears to laughter, hate to love, war to peace, and turn everyone to his will. And misery and suffering can be words that are forgotten forever. It's all a dream, an illusion now. It must come true sometime soon, somehow. All across the land dawns a brand new moon. This comes to pass when a child is born. Across the land dawns a brand new moon. This comes to pass when a child is born. Beautiful piece of poetry and a beautiful melody. Great song, When a Child is Born. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit with this one. And then we will do Steve Madden's request, a John Prine song, which is also a ballad. We'll pick up the pace with this one. A Canadian song, Sláinte. When you think of Canada, of course, you think of Gordon Lightfoot, Anne Murray, Joni Mitchell, this one, that one. But we also think of Stan Rogers. I should sing one of his songs for you. But this one was Ian Tyson, as in Ian and Sylvia. Ian and Sylvia. Ian Tyson wrote a song called Summer Wages. It reminds me that we in the hospitality industry, we make money based on the graciousness and the gratuities from our patrons in a music room or in a restaurant or a pub. And chances are that money that we left the venue with will not wake up with us tomorrow morning. Chances are, my wife will tell you, chances are the money that I made last night will not be in my pocket when I get home late tonight and wake up tomorrow morning. Summer wages. Never hit 17 when you play against the dealer, for you know the odds won't ride with you. Never leave your woman alone. Never leave your woman alone. When Big Frank is out to steal her, she'll be gambled and gone like summer wages. To Vancouver, and the woman that I love is living there. It's been 6 long months and more since I seen her. She may be gambled and gone like summer wages. And all of the beer bars down along Main Street and the dreams of the season spilled out on the floor. Big stands of timber waiting for the fall, and the hustlers wouldn't watchfully stand there by the door. So I'll work on the towboats with my slippery city shoes, which I swore I would never do again. Through the fog-bound straits where the cedar stands are watching, I'll be far off and gone like summer wages. And all of the beer bars down along Main Street and the dreams of the season spilled out on the floor. The big stands of timber still waiting for the fall, and the hookers are sitting watchfully waiting by the door. Never hit 17 when you play against the dealer, for you know the odds won't ride with you. Never leave your woman alone. When your friends are out to steal her, she'll be gambled and gone like summer wages. Gambled and gone like summer wages. Summer Wages. Ian Tyson. And of course, when we do our country night, almost every time open the set with an Ian and Sylvia song. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high. One of our regular patrons there, Marilyn, she requests that every time. And so we do it, open the set just to put a smile on her face. Here's a John Prine song. This was his last release. We lost him the very first part of the pandemic, the year 2020. It wasn't supposed to be that way, but he was in poor health. And once he got the COVID, there was no turning back, and it was just sad enough. One of the greatest songwriters ever, we lost at that time. Cherry, is Jolene on?
I hadn't seen her. She's probably out for her birthday.
Yes. Our friend Jolene is celebrating her birthday today, and she's probably out having a grand big old time out in the west part of this country, out in Washington State somewhere, and having a big old time. Anyway, we'd like to wish her a very happy birthday. Jolene Lee, celebrating her birthday. She tunes in frequently to myself and Emmett McElhaney and others. She loves the tunes, and we'd like to wish her a very happy birthday. Sláinte. John Prine song. I've been down this road before. Remember every tree, every single blade of grass holds a special place for me. I remember every town, every hotel room, every song I ever sang on a guitar out of tune. I remember everything, things I can't forget. The way you turned and smiled on me on the night that we first met. I remember every night your ocean eyes are blue. How I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. I've been down this road before, alone as I could be, careful not to let my past go sneaking up on me. Got no future in my happiness, regrets are very few. Sometimes a little tenderness was the best that I could do. I remember everything, things I can't forget. Swimming pools of butterflies that slip right through the net. I remember every night, ocean eyes are blue. I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. I've been down this road before. I remember every tree, every single blade of grass holds a special place for me. I remember every town, every hotel room, every song I ever sang with a guitar out of tune. I remember everything, things I can't forget. The way you turned and smiled on me on the day we first met. I remember every night, ocean eyes are blue. I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. I've been down this road before. I think all of us who do what I do for a living get that song stuck in their brain a little bit if they're not careful.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Hey guys, delighted to have you with us. We're going to wrap this thing up here in a couple of minutes. Looking at my master list. We shall sing White Christmas. And I told Sherry, my good wife, that today was Greg Allman's birthday, and he's in heaven now, with any luck at all. If not, he's in Macon, Georgia. I went to see him in Macon.
Yeah.
Daniel and I went to see himself and Dwayne and Barry Oakley at the Rose Hill Cemetery in Macon. It's one of the things that we do. Back in the day, I used to play Macon a lot. Not doing that much anymore. Anyway, we're not going to dwell on the sadness too much, but I'll tell you what, boys and girls, I'm going to sing this one for you. Let's change the key on it. What do you say? We haven't done too many Irish songs here tonight, so we shall do this one. Dublin City song. All the little boats are gone from the breast of Annaliffe, ferrymen stranded on the quay. Dublin docks are dying, wave of life is gone. Molly, it was part of you and me. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the fields, away the worries from my brow. Love you well today, love you more tomorrow. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. Was the only job I knew, hard but never lonely. Lift the ferry made a man of me. Now it's gone without a whisper, forgotten even now, and it's over. Sure it's over, Molly, can't you see? Where the strawberry beds went down to the lift, away the worries from my brow. Love you well today, love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Now I spin my yarns, spend my days a-talking, and I hear 'em whisper, Charlie's on the dole. Molly, we're still living, darling, we're still young. That fairy never owned me, heart and soul. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the liquid, away the worries from my brow. Love you well today, love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Dublin City song for our Irish friends who like to hear the Irish tunes. Now for the Wendell, North Carolina guys. We were thinking about going up to do the Christmas program in the Raleigh area, but it was too many miles. Too many miles. So here's a song for the Wendell crew. There's a place that lives on in my memory, and when I sit still, it comes back to me. There's a peace and a happiness that I only find back in innocent time. Sitting on the front porch, my grandpa and me, the wind makes a whistle in a china berry tree. Grandpa takes off his boots and I run to get mine back in innocent time. Haircut on Saturday, trying to sit still. 2 boys and a daddy for a $5 bill. For 50 cents more, you can get your shoes shined back in the innocent time. Sunday was for church with dinner on the grounds. When the preacher finally finished, we'd all hurry around, but the little kids had to wait at the end of the line, back in the innocent time. Then to the seaboard depot with my papa we'd go. He'd wave his handkerchief, the big train starts to slow. Then we run up and find our flat pennies and dimes, back in the innocent time. High school afternoons, me and Eddie Kelly and David Davis would hold down a table at the Elgin Cafe. Jukebox played Elvis and some new Patsy Cline, back in innocent time. Three teenage desperados with a can of spray paint, and we wrote our initials on a new water tank. And my papa found out and he tanned my behind, back in the innocent time. I said, Papa, how'd you know it was me? He said, you wrote your own name, fool. And if I could cast only one wish on the wind, well, I'd sure like to see my old Papa again. And we'd go back where I've already gone in my mind, back to the innocent time. Oh, Papa, let's go back, back to innocent time. Innocent time. Wrote that a long time ago now. A couple other requests here, including we're going to sing White Christmas for our friend Cheryl Snodgrass. Cherry, did she say she was back in Asheville or still down here or this or that? Cheryl moved up here to the middle part of the country from Tampa, St. Pete, down in that area. And of course, we're great friends for the longest time. Herself and Polly and this one, that one, her family. And we visited with them several times when they would come here to near Columbia to get together. Anyway, I have a couple other requests too. We're going to sing White Christmas for Cheryl. And that may wrap it up after I do this one. This is for my friend John Michaels. John is a great songwriter out of California, but originally, but wound up in Nashville, Tennessee, and has had a lot of accolades as per his songwriting. And he and I have been getting together and doing this and that, talking about doing another songwriter event. And John, no, I didn't call Joy yet. I have a lot of things to look at my schedule that are going to change my schedule. I had a big meeting this morning with the doctors in Charleston, so it's going to change my schedule some. And once I know how that plays out, I'll know whether we can do another program there in January or February out in Lexington, South Carolina. This is a song that was done by Hal Ketchum here in this country. Done by Mary Black in Ireland. Written by Irishman Mick Hanley. Last night I dreamed you were back again, larger than life again, holding tight, facing those same kisses on my brow, sweeter than ever now. Lord, I remember how couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Days like a slow train trickle by. Even the words I write to refuse to fly. All that I can see is your song haunting me. Can't get the melody out of the sound to see. Distractions I've been using. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do. But I do. I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. It's no word from you at all, the best that you can do. Never meant to push or shove you, Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Last night I dreamed you were back again, larger than life again, holding me tight again, placing those same kisses on my brow, sweeter than ever now. Lord, I remember how couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. But I do. I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you at all the best that you can do? Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Irishman Mick Hanley wrote that song. Great song, great song. I'm going to sing a little White Christmas for Cheryl Snodgrass. Cheers, friends. Happy holidays, one and all. I will do a few more holiday songs as the holidays approach better. And for Jane List, who requested some of the holiday stuff, I am playing this coming Sunday night in Hartwell, Georgia. And it's not a terrible drive from Anderson. And a lot of my friends from North Georgia, where I used to play Chateau Elan and all of that, hopefully some of them will be there. And hopefully Colleen Lavelle will be there. With any luck, Nancy will give her a ride and it'll make it work, you know. Anyway, it is the only one this week which is open to the public and is free. It's at the Hartwell United Methodist Church downtown in Hartwell, Georgia. We will be there 6 o'clock doing the entire Christmas concert program. And of course, we do a sing-along program, a sing-along set at the very end of the program every time, including this one. I dream of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I dream of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and white, and may all your Christmases be where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I dream of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. May your days be merry and bright, Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. We shall do one more song. We're thinking about our friends Steve Edwards and his wife Joy. She's under the weather in the hospital in North Carolina, and we're going to say a prayer for her, and if you will, please do yourself. She seems to be doing okay considering she's been under quite an ordeal, but this is one of the many songs that she loves to hear, and we'll wrap up our program with this one tonight. Thank you, friends, for being with us. And I'll be in Charleston Wednesday night, Tommy Conda's Irish Pub. Private events Friday and Saturday at a country club in Graniteville, South Carolina. And Sunday night, December 14, 6 o'clock, Hartwell United Methodist Church. This is for you, Joy. I got a couple of texts today from George Grove, Folk Legacy Trio. We're still talking about going to Ireland again. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. Moon rose through the nighttime, the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, I can't tell you why. Seasons spinning round again, years keep rolling by. Seems like I've been here before, can't remember when. I got this crazy feeling we'll all be together again. No straight lines make up my life, all my roads have bends. There's no clear-cut beginnings, so far no dead ends. Found you 1,000 times, guess you've done the same. Then we lose each other, it's like a children's game. But as I find you here again, thought runs through my mind. Our love is just like a circle, let's go around one more time. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. Moon rose through the nighttime, till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, I can't tell you why. Seasons spinning round again, years keep rolling by. Seasons spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. All my life's a circle, all my life's a circle. What a great blessed song. Harry Chapin. Thank you, friends. I'm going to take a break. It's going to be a long one.